What's going on, guys? Inferno here, and welcome back to some more Rocket League. As you can see in front of me, we got all 6 bundles in the shop all at once of a Neo Tokyo Aftermarket. So for today's video, we're going to be taking a look at each and every single one of them. But before we get started though, if you guys enjoy this, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. If you pick up any of these bundles on item shop, make sure to support creator codes Inferno over 0. I greatly appreciate the support. It helps out a lot more than you think. And with that all being said, let's get right into the video. So I made a video when they first added the Fennec Tokyo pack, and I'll go over briefly here in case you guys didn't see that. But for 1100 credits, you got the Bob's Ramen decal here, which is alright, I guess. Looking back on, not too big of a fan of a dark green, but I think the overall design is cool. You get the Neo LL37, which this looks really good. Kind of reminds me of Mountain Dew with a white and lime. I said in that video it was like a livery for a rally car. I still kind of stand by that, because this looks like something that Ken Block would drive. Rest in peace. You also got the Nitty Gritty Huntress. I think this looks really good. I see it looks better on here, actually, because you can change the pink and purple to whatever you want. I have those color presets saved when I did a purple power video that I made yesterday, so if you haven't seen that, make sure to go check it out. And then the final decal we got here is a Shinjuku decal, which, I mean, this one's alright. It's kind of like graffiti-esque. Nothing too fancy, but it does look cool. But for 10 bucks, I said I wasn't going to buy it, especially because I don't use the Fennec that much. What I was really waiting for was the Dominus one and the Octane one. More so the Dominus one. And I was considering getting this multi-chrome here, which we'll take a look at now. I haven't looked at any of these items at all. Other than when I went over a blog post and looked at all the names of the items, I didn't actually see what the items were. And I'm already seeing here is Flutter by Multichrome. This looks pretty cool. I'm a big fan of a D&B artist Coven, so the one album is called Butterfly Effects, so this would look really good if I was to make a preset for that. Of course, it's the first thing that came to mind, but anyway, I got the Hanasha JRL Multichrome, and these wheels are very popular, and the fact that there's a Multichrome version is pretty cool. But there's something about it, though, that kind of makes me not want to use it. I don't know what it is, but... And then, of course, the Pixelated Shades Multichrome, which that looks cool, except I'm not a big fan of toppers. Even this one. So I might hold my money off on the 800 credits as well here. It's kind of disappointing. I was kind of looking forward to buying that, but honestly, realistically, I don't think I'll be using those as often. But this one here, I should be using a lot, the Dominus pack. And you can see here we got the Mega Frost, which this is... What is this? This is just like a paint finish, but it's a decal. You get Neo Star, which... kind of basic. I don't know what Polaris is. Polaris? I'm not quite sure what that is, but it's alright. And that might look better with a white Dominus as opposed to the default one. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better with that. Okay, that's good. And the Shinjuku decal, which this is pretty much the exact same thing as that Fennec one. In fact, I think it's the exact same thing. Except for Dominus form, which I do like that. I think I will go ahead and buy this one just because. Make sure I'm using the code. Why not? I don't believe I'll be using these that often, but I would like to have the option to use them if I want to. Next up, we got a Dingo pack, which I haven't used a Dingo in a while. Actually, no, wait, that's a lie. That's what the cars in Season 10 Elite pack. Yeah, this right here. So I did just use it recently. I'm an idiot. So I guess if you bought the Elite pack and you do like this car, then I mean, this is for you. And the Buffy Seagull decal, this is the best one I've seen so far, but it's for Dingo. I'm probably not going to buy this anyway just because it's Dingo. Not that there's anything wrong with a Dingo, it's just that I'm not a big fan of it compared to the Dominus. Ultra Heat is basically the same thing as that one Dominus decal, except I can kind of tell it's a little bit different. But what I mean by similar is that it's basically just a paint finish as a decal. You get the Figurator Huntress, which basically the same thing as that one Fennec Huntress. And then you also get the Neo Ghost, which I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. Something about that shaded green just not really sitting with me there, but yeah, that's over 1100 credits if you do want it. Combined with the Elite pack is about 20 bucks roughly. So that's up to you if you want to get it, but honestly, I think I'd probably get some of the other ones. Like, for example, this Octane here, the Ultra Heat's the exact same thing as well as on a Dingo there. And then Haka? I mean, I don't know who this is supposed to be. I'm guessing his name is Haka. But I mean, that's not bad. Especially because I have a black Octane. This might actually look really nice. And the MG88 Huntress, this looks clean. But again, it's a paint finish decal, a reskin, and a decal that might look good for 800 credits. And while this might be worth it to you guys, since I bought Dominus one, I'm probably not going to buy this one here. I still got 3.5 days to decide if I want to buy it anyway, so I'm just not going to impulse buy it right now for this video. And the one that came out yesterday, the Breakout Tokyo pack, it's only got 2 decals. One's the Mega Frost right here, which is the same one you've been seeing for a while, and the Turbo Huntress, which... it's just the exact same stuff. It's the paint finish and the reskin from the Octane, but just for the Breakout, only 500 credits. So if Breakout's your thing, I've been seeing some love for the Breakout recently, but if Breakout's your thing, this is here for you. It's the cheapest bundle out of all of them, so if you do want to get it, then there you go. But all in all, I'm a little bit disappointed with the Aftermarket. I was kind of expecting the pricing to be a little bit better, as well as the decals to just look worth it. And the multi-chrome is a little bit disappointing in my opinion. I was expecting that to be like super good. I'll probably still end up using the dominant decals, and honestly, now I'm kind of regretting buying that, to be totally honest. I'll end up using them at some point. They're not gonna go to waste, don't worry. But yeah, if you want my advice on this, you don't really need to get any of them, but if you are gonna get something, just get like one and get it for the car you're gonna use. You can get one in the multi-chrome, but honestly, I'm not a huge fan of a multi-chrome. I know people are gonna love the wheels. I think it's blasphemous that I say that these wheels aren't that great, but I'm just being truthful. It's not that great in my opinion. This is cool, but it's not worth me spending $8 for just this. So all in all, a little bit disappointed with this event. If they do stuff like this in the future, then hopefully they step it up a little bit, maybe make the prices a little bit cheaper and the items a little bit better, so it's actually worth your money. But as it stands right now, I'm just not a huge fan of it. I still think it should get at least something for what you want to use, or for what you main, but even then it's not even mandatory. You just, I don't know. Of course, in the end of the day, spend your money how you want to. I'm not here to force you to spend or not spend whatever you want. All I ask is that you do use my creator code Inferno. But that being said, though, gonna wrap this up here. Hope you guys did enjoy this review. If you did, consider drop a like, subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.